Pat Moran is going to be the new mayor. I'm the old one. I'm John Bellotti, and MC tonight. Instead of putting obstacles in front of local businesses and ignoring the needs of our residents, he will listen first and foremost. He will listen and then only act after he hears what's on the minds of our people. He has the experience to make the tough decisions that were the hallmark of his previous administration. When many others were writing Kenosha's obituary in 1988, he led with strength and honesty. Trained as a United States Marine, toughened by war in Vietnam, he has the experience and knowledge to lead Kenosha during this exciting and challenging time. His platform is straightforward and direct. First and foremost is to provide a safe and secure environment for our community. Second, stop foolish and unnecessary spending. Third, avoid ever higher increasing property taxes by focusing on core services: police, fire, ambulance, and health. Fourth, maintain and improve our infrastructure, especially our deteriorating streets. As a family man and grandfather, he knows the importance of passing on a government that is financially sound without the burden of heavy and unnecessary debt. And so tonight, you help set in motion the campaign to bring sanity in spending in Kenosha for you and your family. That is why I am supporting Pat Moran for mayor. The journey ahead requires significant effort and energy by Pat. But he will only succeed if you here tonight listen to what he has to say and leave committed and tell your family, your relatives, your friends, neighbors, and co-workers that he alone has the experience and toughness to lead our city into the future, culminating with your vote in the spring of 2008. Your role and support is absolutely essential to his victory. He wants you, he needs you, and he asks for your help. It is my pleasure to introduce the next mayor of Kenosha, Patrick E. Moran. Thank you.
And I would like to share with you a letter that probably sums up my background fairly well, from Vito Pascucci, who used to be the chairman of the board of the Gila Blanc Corporation. And he writes, "I have known Patrick for many years and worked closely with him when he was the executive director of the Kenosha Manufacturers and Employees Association from 1979 to 1985. I served as past president during that time. Patrick discharged his duties with energy, enthusiasm, resourcefulness, leadership. He was able to bring a sense of purpose to the organization and increased its membership substantially. Patrick has since gone on to hold several successful positions. Currently, as mayor of our community, he has led our city through a time of extreme economic distress and social change, and his record of success in attracting new industry, creating new employment opportunities, and providing quality city services speaks for itself." Today, we have a number of issues. Going back one more time to my first term in office, probably two of the more significant things that we did was to help Pleasant Prairie incorporate as a village. Because when you close the plant, you lose 5,500 jobs. What do? Well, you need sewer and water to have an industrial park. So I have a letter here from Mike Polikoff, the city administrator from Pleasant Prairie, and he says, "Pat, as I reflect on the 15 years anniversary of our village incorporation, I can't help but to think what a significant part you played in Pleasant Prairie achieving village status. With the leadership of Tom Turwell and yourself, The 1989 cooperative agreement provided a significant economic impact to the Kenosha area. When you consider the development north of Highway 50 in Lakeview Corporate Park, it is clear that the Pleasant Prairie incorporation that you supported created impetus for economic development that continues today. We also provided an avenue for the city to grow west. We didn't want to be landlocked like Racine. Racine was giving their sewer and water to villages and towns and not annexing. Today, they're dropping in population. Today, they can't grow. Today, Kenosha is about 10 to 11,000 people larger than Racine, when historically the trend had been reversed. This was one of the most important agreements to allow the city to grow, but yet foster economic development. Now, the other tough decision that we made, along with lakefront development in the Lakeview Corporate Park, was retaining the engine plant in Kenosha, Wisconsin. I suggest to you that when you're sitting in an auditorium with a lot of angry people that were told by certain people of their leadership that you have to sue Chrysler to keep our jobs, and I'm telling them that if you sue Chrysler, do you think this Lakeview Corporate Park is ever going to get off the ground? Do you think a private investor is going to come and invest his money in Kenosha if you sue a private company? And all legal advice said we didn't have a leg to stand on. So we didn't sue them. And I suggest to you that this engine plant, this $500 million engine plant, would not be here today if we would have sued Chrysler to try to retain jobs that we couldn't retain. And Howard Brown from the Kenosha News writes, he said, in regards, in my opinion, you served the community well during your stewardship, although we may have been at times differences as regards to the relationship with the Kenosha News. Speaking for myself personally, Kenosha has rallied mightily since the Chrysler withdrawal under your leadership.